Alrighty. So we got Tampa Bay, TB. What's going on, Dave?
Andrew Thomas solidified the offensive line, helped Tom Brady out.
That's a good pick. But I go on a different route. I have the Bucks selecting J.K. Dobbins. This is
OH.
OH. This
Ayo.
is my favorite running back in the draft. So I think that Tampa Bay is going to pass on an offensive tackle, select a running back because their running game wasn't that good. They didn't really have a good, reliable running back. I feel like J.K. Dobbins can do that. And then just get a little pressure off Tom Brady. He's coming into a new atmosphere. He's the GOAT. So we'll see how he plays in Tampa Bay. But I feel like he's going to need just a little bit of comfort and just a little bit flexibility for him to play and hand it off to somebody when need be.
Yeah, I was going to pick a tight end here, but, I think that position's filled. No, I'm just talking with you. But
Please elaborate.
I definitely got an offensive lineman going here because if Tampa doesn't pick an offensive lineman, Brady's going to throw a shit fit and start crying. So they're definitely going offensive line at this spot.
Okay.
I too have an awesome offensive lineman. I got the Becton going. He's a big guy. He's fast. He's going to be able to get off the line real quick, knock his guy on the ground, and then go knock everybody else on the ground so nobody kills Tom Brady.
A lot of pancakes.
Oh, he beat me to it. Pancake drill, baby. Pancake drill.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Broncos. C.J. Henderson, cornerback, Florida. A lot of people think they're going wide receiver. I'm probably wrong. Pat Shurmur wants more weapons. Oh, thank you, Aaron.
I got you.
I think they need some help in the secondary. I'm going to go with cornerback here, C.J. Henderson.
All right. I'm actually going with wide receiver. I have the Broncos picking Justin Jefferson. I feel like they could complement the Broncos offense by selecting a possession wide receiver like Justin Jefferson alongside of Courtland Sutton, two big guys catching the ball, giving Drew Lock some targets and some space to make those iffy throws when he does risk it. So big targets for both of those. So that's what I have.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Justin Jefferson, next top receiver off the board. He's my fourth receiver in the class, and they definitely need another receiver to get that offense going. Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Awesome.
I picked CeeDee Lamb. I just feel he's an all-around good receiver, and I feel like that's what Denver needs right now.
You think he's a good blocking receiver?
Yeah, he can be.
The next Sterling Shepard, possibly?
Nah, he's better.
Sterling Shepard.
Oh, Shepherd's pie. All right. So number 16, I have interior defensive lineman out of South Carolina, the Gamecock himself, Javon Kinlaw, going to the Atlanta Falcons. Dan Quinn loves his defense. I think Kinlaw's going there.
All right. I have Clavon, Kason, Chason, Croissant, edge rusher to the Falcons. After Beasley's no longer there, I feel like they need edge presence. So I feel like they're going to pick him up.
Dave, Javon Kinlaw definitely needs some help with that D-line. Offer it up with him, and he's one of the best. If it wasn't for Derek Brown, he'd probably be the top interior lineman in the draft. So he's got a lot of talent, and I think this would be the smart pick for them.
Skyman, a certain cornerback out of the Bucs.
How the hell did he drop this far down?
You guys can skip me for this one because I can already feel.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Guys coming through.
You can cut the tension with a knife, you could say.
Skyler, that's a steal for Atlanta if that's what happens. Like, you might as well just go buy a lotto ticket at that point.
Aaron will shit a chicken.
It wasn't a great pick. It was kind of dumb.
I mean, it's a smart pick if he's there, but
he's not going to be there.
All righty. Well, after that, we'll move on.
I have a trade.
Picking Gladney before Okudah? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, let him be, Aaron, let him be.
Hold him back. Hold him back. All right. So I actually have a trade, my first trade of the draft here. I have the Titans trading with the Cowboys. I have the Titans trading up to take Croissant. They need an edge presence. And, Mike Vrabel, he's a defensive guy. I think they move up and get a defensive stud here.
I think that's interesting.
And you, Derek Brown, this far down?
Yeah, I just feel like those interior defensive linemen, they can fall through the cracks, especially with a lot of other big names. So unfortunately, I feel like he's going to fall. And the Cowboys are going to be fortunate to pick him up. Feel like obviously the Cowboys have enough weapons on the offensive side. They just have to figure out how to make it work. Don't understand why they had such a horrible season last year, but I feel like they're definitely going to pick up defense, and I think it's going to be Derek Brown.
All right, I got Clavon Jason as well. As I'm agreeing with you so far, Dave. This 13 through 23, I think you were paying attention.
Thank you, sir.
Because Jason's the best edge rusher that they got left on the board here, and they definitely need some help because Lawrence didn't do shit last year after he got that contract. So definitely need some help on that D-line.
Yes, sir. So, Skyler, you have the Dallas Cowboys, the best offensive line in the league, getting even better.
Dave, are you signing? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Like now I can hear you.
That's better.
Shit. All right. I was just saying that Skyler has the best offensive line, the Dallas Cowboys, getting even better with this pick.
This is a smart pick, Skyler.
I feel that their offensive line was kind of crap last year. And I feel like Andrew Thomas can really bring a good, chemistry with the line and protect Dak a lot better. And then with a big guy like him, Zeke's going to be able to get out past the line and really punish the defense.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I think they do need an offensive line, right? Didn't Travis Frederick retire? I mean, granted, you're taking a tackle, not a center, but
yeah, I think he did.
Still need a Giants, I believe.
I thought he retired.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Who did the Giants pick up? The Giants picked up offensive lineman from the Cowboys.
Names.
Oh man, I thought numbers was my forte. Apparently, names isn't there too.
The big guy with the beard.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
I got a quick question for you guys on this one. What
Yep.
would you think about them because Tom has Jordan Love slipped in the draft past year? What would you think of them taking him and then trading Dak?
Oh
man,
So they could
I don't
get
think
that
contract?
would. I think that would blow up the whole NFL.
that'd be insane.
especially
Cosmic
at this point, like on draft day, that would definitely make news for Jerry Jones, and he loves to do that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him. I honestly
Dude,
wouldn't.
after that whole Corona party thing, I think anything's on
Yeah.
the table. I think the Cowboys are a little pissed with Dak Prescott after the whole party on Easter.
Yeah, it was a fun time though. Should have been there.
Did you send any Snapchats or anything?
Nah, man. They told me that. They took my phone when I went in there.
Oh.
Zeke was like, "Bro, no, can't be doing that. I've been suspended enough."
That makes sense. Makes good sense. So, Skyler, I actually copied you on this one. You
All
had
right,
Xavier
so
McKinney. Yep.
Dave, before we go any further, I really have to drain the main vein. So,
I actually do too.
Okay, so let's just.
Oh,
I already
tiny
peed my
bladder.
pants.
I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
You're only
Tiny
cool if you pee your
bladder.
pants. I'll be right back.
Just piss in your cup.
These kids, fucking
Tiny black.
prostate issues.
So, Skyman, I actually copied you. I have Xavier McKinney, safety from Alabama, going to the Dolphins.
Yeah, they definitely need a safety.
Same.
I have the Miami Dolphins selecting an offensive tackle for their future quarterback, or Ryan Fitzpatrick immediately for the season.
I got McKinney going to the Dolphins as well. One of the best safeties in the class. They need a safety with Fitzpatrick going to the Steelers, and I think he's a perfect fit for their scheme. So I'm with you, Dave.
I got DeAndre Swift. I think DeAndre Swift is an excellent running back, and I believe that the Dolphins really need a good running back.
Well done, Skylar. I
Yeah.
love it.
Dude, that was awesome.
Being the Ohio State fan, I must say DeAndre Swift is probably the best all-around running back. He can block, catch out of the backfield, and run it. So,
Out of the very
nice.
little
That's good.
college football games I watch, I loved watching DeAndre Swift play.
What
Oh, you're a
college did you go
Georgia
to?
fan. Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Sorry, Tom.
All right,
It's okay.
but no, I knew that. I knew that one.
Sure.
I did. No, seriously, I knew it.
All right. Okay. I believe you. Since you were saying that you watched him play.
What game did you watch?
The Notre Dame
Oh.
Georgia game.
Oh, wow.
I watched it a couple times with
Flashing people.
Davo. Davo and I used to go and watch them.
Yep, Skyler was that fan that you may have seen on YouTube that was yelling at Steve Spurrier that one game. Spurrier, you think visors are cool? Go Dogs!
My gosh.
Right.
Alrighty.
On Raiders, I have Jordan Love. I think it's going to be awesome seeing Patrick Mahomes and Jordan Love in the same division. John Gruden is going to shoot a chicken out of happiness. He's going to have 3 solid quarterbacks on his depth chart. I think Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota, they're going to fight, over the starting position for this season. But in reality, the future quarterback is Jordan Love. He's the project that's going to sit for a year and then take over.
Alrighty. Interesting that you have him outside the top 12.
Yeah, I know. What the hell's wrong with you, Dave?
City College. But,
No, Dave-
look at Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was
You
taken
went
in
to
the
a
top
shitty
10.
college. What the hell?
We all went to a shitty college.
Oh, I
But
resent
Dave,
that.
I'm with you. I'm with you with Jordan Love being
All right.
outside 12. But I have the Raiders actually taking KJ Hamler from Penn State. Very, very,
Ooh.
very fast wide receiver. Feel like he's going to give the spark that the Vegas Raiders need.
Unless they play Okuda.
Unless they played Okuda. But I mean, like if Hamler, if he gets a couple steps on him, he might be able to run right past him. You never know.
No.
But he's raw talent, really fast. So I feel like that's going to be a big spark for the Raiders.
All right. Christian Fulton, cornerback. It's another team. The cornerback's becoming a very sought-after position in the league since, it's all become a very big passing league. So you need a lot of high-quality players in the secondary to stop some of these offenses. And since the Raiders are in the same division as Pat Mahomes and possibly, Tua or whoever ends up going to the Chargers, they're going to definitely need some corners to try and shut down some of these great quarterbacks with these arms. So I just got Christian Fulton going there.
Makes sense.
I have Javon Kinlaw going to the Raiders. I think they just need a better defense, and he's the guy to do it.
Get beef up their defensive line.